Hello crafters, Michelle here. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, then welcome. I'm so happy you found me. I have a beautiful Valentine's Day swag for you today. The beautiful base to this swag is made using Dollar Tree's new pink Valentine's Day trees. Let me show you how to make it. For today's project, you're going to need 3 of the new Valentine trees that you can pick up at Dollar Tree. I really do like these. They are pink on the top and their base is white. When you take them out of the package, this is what they look like. This little white part down here for the stand, you want to go ahead and unscrew that. We won't be needing that. And once you take that off, the base here is wrapped with this pink material. You want to make sure to glue that down, otherwise it will become unraveled on you. Just a little dab of hot glue will work. That way you don't have to worry about that unraveling. We won't be using the base here, so you can discard that. You'll want to open up your tree, and you want it to be flat on one side. So I start here at the base and just start opening them and pulling them to the side. Just try to make sure you get even pull on both sides as best you can. Okay, so you want to get all 3 of your trees open, and they all need to be flat on one side. So I've opened up the other 2 trees, and now we're going to start to stack them. So the first one, go ahead and lay on top of the other. And I found if you take the stem here and place it right about here, that's about the correct height. You're also going to need some zip ties, preferably in white. And then you just want to zip tie the 2 trees together. So I have my first 2 trees together. Now we're going to place the third one. And place it about the same distance apart. So you'll start where your first branches there on your tree start. So I used 2 zip ties to attach the top 2 trees and 2 zip ties to attach the bottom 2 trees. For your convenience, in the description box below is a detailed list of all the tools and materials I used to create this beautiful Valentine's Day swag. Now I like that it looks nice and full. So now I can do some adjusting here with the tree and kind of fluff it out a little bit more. This feels a little loose, so I'm going to add one more zip tie. Now here on the sides, you can see the change right here. So a couple of these I'm going to nip just a little bit so that that shape stays. Now this tip is too long for me, so I'm going to snip this as well. And then I'm just going to take that piece and wrap it around the center somewhere just to add it back. I am all nice and fluffed out. I like the shape. If you need to do kind of bend the ends to get them to look correct, do that. This kind of looks a little bit more natural even though it is pink if they kind of bend down. Very nice. I like that a lot. To decorate our swag, I found these really pretty picks. These are brand new this year at Dollar Tree. They have these two to choose from and they come in red or a pink color. I have two of these that are open in the center and one that is not. I also have these decent sized puffy hearts I found in my stash. Dollar Tree does have the heart picks. They're a little bit smaller than these hearts, but those will work. And then I also have the little puffy heart table scatter. I'm going to be using some of these as well. To prep your picks, just simply cut them down. You only need a stem of about 1.5 to 2 inches. Just make sure that those stems or the little sticks there are well glued in. You don't want to lose your embellishment. If they're loose, just add a little bit of extra hot glue around the base. Now this is the top of your swag. Keep that in mind when you're adding your embellishments. I just kind of like to go through and kind of stick them in, see where I like them and how much of them I want to show. Try to keep things relatively even on either side. Okay, so that's about the placement that I want to go. I am going to be putting a large bow up here that will help hide this part. I'm also going to be attaching the hanger here to the end. So I'm not worried about this, that I will cover later. But I do like that, so I'm going to work on gluing in some of these items. And on the picks here, just add the hot glue to the stem and then nestle it in. On the little puffy hearts, just add the glue to the back. When you place these, you just need to make sure that you get good contact so that the glue will hold it in place. And you can always adjust your wreath a little bit around your pieces once you get them in. Okay, I'm going to get these pieces glued in. I have my large picks glued in and my large hearts. I didn't put in any of the small ones yet. I always like to put the small ones in last. They kind of help me fill in my spaces. I decided I did want to add a little bit of white, and I found this bouquet. I had it in my stash. I picked it up at Dollar Tree probably last year. And these just pop right off. I think the white hearts really stand out on the swag, and they'll also match the ribbon that I've chosen to use. In addition to these white hearts, I have also pulled out some of these little wood icons that you can get. They come in bags. You get several in a bag. They do come in natural pink and red. So I pulled out two in pink that say love. And then I also pulled out a couple lips. I thought that would be really cute to also add. So So just play with your placement till you find where you like them and then hot glue them into place. So I have everything glued in. I have my large heart picks, I have some of the table scatter, my white hearts, and then my little wood icons. Now I'm really happy with how this looks, but for me it feels like it's still missing something. So I pulled this stem of roses out. They come from Dollar Tree from their floral garden section, and I really like them. They're small and dainty. So I'm going in and trimming them into small little pieces. So I'm cutting each small little flower and also some small pieces of the greenery. I'm going to be working these into my wreath form here. Add a small amount of glue and feed it in. I'm going to do more than one piece, maybe one with a floral on it, and then maybe a piece or two of greenery next to it. Now see, I really like that. I think it adds a lot and it kind of breaks everything up. So I'm going to trim up my pieces and add them to my swag. I have all my little roses glued in and I'm very happy with my swag now. I really like that. It added that contrasting color that I needed to bring out all of the elements. I'm very happy with that. Now here on the back, all I did was take a full-length pipe cleaner, wrap it around and tie it on to the back here. This is what I'm going to use to hang it. And this bottom part of my tree I will cover up with my bow, which we're going to do right now. For our bow, I pulled out these two ribbons that I picked up from Dollar Tree. Now this one I got from Dollar Tree last year in their Valentine's Day section. And this one I picked up this year that was left over from Christmas, so this one only cost me 50 cents. But look at how pretty that ribbon is. I really like it. I think it's going to be gorgeous. We're going to be using the Easy Bow Maker today. I really like using this. I have arthritis in my hands and it makes it hard for me to hold everything when I make my bows. I'm going to start with this really pretty satiny ribbon and I'm going to measure my tail at about 9 inches. Now this ribbon is nice on both sides, so I do not have to twist as I come through. I'm going to be measuring my loops at 5 inches and I'm going to be doing 3 loops on either side at 5 inches. Now I'm going to go to this really pretty white with the red heart ribbon and I'm going to measure my tails at 8 inches on this one. Now this one is only nice on one side, so when you come through you need to twist. On your tails you want the nice side of the ribbon to be facing up, but as you make your loops for your bow, the nice side needs to be facing down. I'm going to measure my loops at 4 inches and I'm going to make 3 loops on either side. I'm really liking those two ribbons together. I have this much left, which is about 16 inches of the red ribbon. You want to take that and fold it over itself by about an inch. Push down and find the center. Turn it over so that the cut end is on the back side. Scrunch and add to the center. And then out of this ribbon, I want one loop there for the very center. So I figure out how big I want my loop. Trim it. Then you're going to add that to the center as well. Now when we pull this up, it will hide these little ends, so I'm not worried about that. You also need one full length pipe cleaner. Slide this down on one side underneath the ribbon till you get to the dowel rods. Push everything down, pull together, and then pinch so it's nice and secure. Then you can lift it out. This will help keep it nice and stacked. Pull the pipe cleaner around to the back. Pull nice and snug and give a twist. Then just go in and open up your loops and fluff out your bow. Make sure everything is laying the way that you want it to. If you have any issues with getting it to lay how you want it, you want to go right down to where it comes out and adjust it there. If you need to twist it, whatever. That way you'll be able to get it to lay the way you want it to. So that's approximately what your bow will look like. I will finish adjusting my bow and trim my tails once I get it onto my swag. To attach your bow, you want to attach it right up here, and you just take your pipe cleaners. You want to make sure to move the hanger that you attached out of the way. Just pull your pipe cleaners around the bar there and give it a good twist or two. Wrap it around one more time and pull it to the back and twist. And just adjust your bow and trim your tails however long you would like them. And there you go, we are all finished. I got my bow attached and I'm very pleased. I really like those two colors together. I think they look gorgeous. And here on my swag, I'm really happy that I decided to go in and to add those little roses and the bits of greenery. That contrasting color really helps the other embellishments on my swag pop out. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up and show me some love in the comments. And if you know anyone who would enjoy my content, please share it with them. Thanks so much for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to see you. If you enjoy craft tutorials, make sure to check these two out. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video.